The president touching down in the nation's capital last night after a multi-day diplomatic tour in Beijing.
All I can say is that was a great success. It was fantastic.
A trip designed to thaw U.S. relations with China. President Xi Jinping rolling out the red carpet.
We made great deals. We did great trade deals. We have great relationships.
Hours of high-stakes talks between the two leaders, including on Taiwan.
I made no commitment either way. We'll see what happens.
And on the situation in Iran.
I think he feels strongly they can't have a nuclear weapon.
Trump even saying he did not ask China to pressure the Iranian regime to open the Strait of Hormuz, as the price of oil jumped on Friday.
We feel very similar to Iran. We want that to end. We don't want them to have a nuclear weapon. We want the straits open.
The president believes Xi could act in his own interest.
He gets about 40% of his energy or his oil from that, from the strait. We get none.
It comes as the U.S. helped negotiate a 45-day extension to the fragile ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon. The president traveled to China with top American CEOs, also discussing trade in the Chinese capital.
We're going to be doing a lot of trading. The farmers are going to be very happy.
And Boeing describing a, quote, very successful trip reopening the China market, receiving an initial commitment for 200 aircraft. Also this morning, two officials tell NBC News the Justice Department is pushing to indict 94-year-old Raul Castro, Cuba's former authoritarian leader and the brother of Fidel Castro, as early as next week. One of the charges, which a grand jury would need to sign off on, would be related to an incident dating back 3 decades when the Cuban Air Force shot down 2 civilian planes piloted by a humanitarian organization. President Trump declined to comment on any potential indictment, but slammed Cuba's communist regime.
You talk about a declining country. They are really a nation or a country in decline. So we're going to see. We have a lot to go.
Laura, some Democrats, for example, are questioning the success of the president's trip to China, whether it will lead to progress on those key issues we discussed. That still remains to be seen. Laura?
And Julie, shortly after the president touched down, he posted on Truth Social about the U.S. killing this top ISIS leader. What more do we know about that?
Yeah, Laura, it was a joint operation, according to the president, between the U.S. and Nigerian forces. You see his Truth Social post there. There are a few details at this hour, but the president said the terror group leader is the second in command globally and was being monitored before he was killed. The Nigerian president, Laura, also confirming the news, and it's the second time since December the U.S. military carried out an operation against ISIS in that country. Laura?
Julie Tsirkin starting us off this morning. Julie, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.